Hey guys and girls, this is Phoenix Tremaine giving you my latest review of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and I'm going to try to get Empire Hope for you tonight too. Took me a couple days to get to Love and Hip Hop, but now that I did, first I gotta say, if you haven't subscribed to me, please take a moment to just hit that subscribe button for me. If you already have subscribed, I appreciate it, and I promise to get you lots and lots of new videos, and I hope you watch my web series when it comes out. So, I have one more episode to write. Then I can start casting in a couple weeks and, get things moving. But you're here for Love and Hip Hop. This episode of Love and Hip Hop made me realize what I like about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, because this wasn't it. I find myself really hard to get into Love and Hip Hop New York. It was the original one. It was okay. They have okay cast members. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, it's horrible. It doesn't hold my interest. I think I made 2 or 3 reviews of it, and then I gave up on it because I just couldn't watch it. It was just horrible. And part of the reason why New York and Hollywood aren't good Love and Hip Hop franchises to me is because we don't know who the fuck these people are. We may hear a name. It's like Dancing with the Stars. You hear a name from somebody from the past, and, these up-and-coming people that never drop a record or a single or nothing, and, or even a video. So, we don't know who these people are. They don't want to pay the real hip-hop celebrities or even the pop stars or any of our past, relevant black folks. But seeing so many unknown people in one given episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta made me really understand why I like this cast. Is because I like Jocelyn, I like Mimi most of the time, Rashida, Carly Red, K. Michelle, Stevie J, all those, Kirk, even Kirk and Scrappy, and the other little baby mama, Erica. All those original cast members brought something to the show. It really gelled, and I appreciate them. Now, bringing in 1 or 2 new people to shake things up, I can understand that. Maybe another hip-hop star from the past or something, maybe one of them, but still keep the core cast. Watching this was like watching Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, where I'm like, all right, I know a couple people, but who are the girls? Who are the rest of these chicks? I mean, they're not doing anything for me. At least we had Erica Mena on Love and Hip Hop New York for a minute, and we've got Jocelyn, who they haven't shown yet. She comes on in the next episode. I'm like, I watched this shit for Jocelyn. I was watching the last one for Cardi B. But they don't have, these chicks don't have the charisma. They're just playing Love and Hip Hop. They've watched the show. There's a formula, and they try to slide into it. But if you don't have that on-screen chemistry, shit just don't work. Cardi B from Love and Hip Hop New York, she instant chemistry. She's going to be a star with or without the show. But Jocelyn is desperately needed for Love and Hip Hop. She's got star quality, and she really does upgrade the show, whether you like her or hate her. Jocelyn is Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So Stevie J. But Stevie J showed up in this episode so Mimi can tell him that she's been with a girl for a year, when we know that Mimi and Jocelyn had sex, and I think they had a threesome or whatever, and that was last year? So I'm not really feeling the Love and Hip Hop math right now. But he seems slightly surprised, but if you ate pussy right next to him, he can't be too surprised. We didn't get any Rashida. Rashida's storyline has been going down along with Kirk's, but I would at least like to see them try to have a storyline. Mimi, like I said, she talked to Stevie J briefly. Carly Red wasn't in this episode. K. Michelle wasn't in this episode. And I don't understand about the next episode when K. Michelle comes back and she's enemies with Jocelyn when we just watched Stevie J and Jocelyn's reality show where her and Jocelyn were kissing and shit. So what happened between L.A. and back to Atlanta? I don't get it. And Tammy Rivera. I mean, she's cute. She's got a nice body. She's married to Waka Flocka. But she didn't bring it for me this episode. She gave me cute girl, but she didn't give me a star. Like, oh shit, I can't wait to see Tammy next scene. That was not me in this episode. Erica's done. We ain't really seen her in a while. Scrappy and Bambi had a weird scene. I actually like Bambi. I think Bambi has some charisma. But the problem with Bambi is, now that they're not a couple anymore, I'm like, why are y'all going through these issues? Y'all don't have a kid together. Y'all got a dog together. So when some chick calls you who you're not fucking no more or you're not dating no more, says get that bitch off your Instagram or whatever she was on, I'm like, bitch, who dick you sucking right now? Fuck you, bitch. You know, you ain't no baby mama. You can't tell me what the fuck to do. You know, I can fuck 100 bitches. You know, she's like, you know, pissing on his modeling agency dream and shit. And I'm like, sure, guys do shit like that, especially in hip hop, because they want to fuck a lot of bitches. And it's what they do. But he's single. So he could fuck 200 women if he wanted to. And she can't say shit about it, because they're not together no more. So I didn't get that. You know, if it was me, I'd be like, bitch, get out and give me my dog, and I dare you to take the dog out with you. You know, you dog not leaving the house, damn sure not taking my dog food. So, you know, bitch would have been put in check. I'm sorry. And I like her. But that was just, she was just being too much, too ghetto, too not the Bambi that I remember. Then we had Jessica Dime being slightly messy when she was with Tiara. You know, she knew what shit was going down. Now she's acting like she's Tiara's friend and want to get to know her. We didn't get Karen, and then I don't get Scrap. Scrap had a scene with Stevie J. I guess he's his uncle. I don't know if he's his play uncle or real uncle. But Scrap is torn between Tiara, some chick we don't know, and what's the other chick's name? Tiara and Tommy. And Tommy, just like I said in my last review, it has like a multiple personality disorder. You know, she went from 180 to she went from like 1 to 100. You know, when she's sitting at the table, and he's like, you know, he want both of them, and they looking at him like, I almost said the N-word, but choose. And then, you know, he's like, well, I don't have to choose because I'm going to jail, so you both need to support me. And then the two women are going at it, and Tommy gets possessed by a thug. That was hilarious. I might end up liking Tommy. She might have some star quality, but they've had some chicks who love in hip hop that have had these mental issues. At least they make them look like they have these mental issues. And Tommy just go through these dramatic personality changes, like she really does have a multiple personality disorder. And it's too funny. I can't do it. But if you watch the show, you know what I'm talking about. At the end, where she like turned into a pimp or something. It was like trying to put Tiara in her place, who's actually the baby mother, so she actually has more power than you. You know, you might be fucking him, but she can take his kid away. You know, and obviously he wants to be involved in his kid's life, so he needs to like make sure that she's good, or else he's gonna have some problems. So, you know, Tommy and Tiara, maybe the story will pick up. Maybe I'll like it in the end, but I probably would appreciate it more if Jocelyn was on the show and Stevie J was on the show and they had a good storyline and all the other people that I'm used to watching the show for and like, and then maybe add them in and I could have more fun with them. But when you take Tammy and what's her name, D. Smith or something, the transsexual, And they didn't even show both transsexuals. They only showed the one transsexual. And we didn't even get no Mama D or Young Jock. This is what I'm saying. The people that they established on the show, we ain't seeing. So, I mean, give us what we want. I mean, maybe y'all want these new folks. But mix some of the older, I would even appreciate some Ariane, whatever her name is, in there. You know, and Betty Idol, she's pretty, but she seems like an actress. She seems like she's playing. And I got tired of hearing about her hair is real quick. She just kept saying it over and over again. Yes, bitch. Okay, your hair is real. She pulled it out, but I don't think she pulled it out. This is Love and Hip Hop. You know they be faking all this shit. So she already had that hair in her hand. She put out my hair. Whatever, bitch. But yeah. So D Smith, yeah, her name's D Smith. So D Smith and Tammy had a minor altercation, verbal altercation, where she's telling D Smith to fix her wig. And meanwhile, Tammy had on a head wrap. So it was just too much Tammy. She's not Jocelyn. But in smaller doses, I probably like Tammy more. And the problem is Tammy has never had a big role on the show. She chased Waka Flocka until he married her back when they first started. But, I mean, he doesn't really come on the show. So, So, all I'm saying is give us more of the people we like, and then maybe the show will be better, and then sprinkle in these other people. So, more people we know, keep their storylines up there, and the people we don't know, fuck them. I don't mean fuck them. I mean just smaller dose. Introduce them. Let us get to know them. Let us make us want to actually see more of them. Don't do a whole episode that pretty much is all people we don't know. That's it. I hope you like my review. I'm going to do my Empire review tonight. And hopefully it's good because last week's Empire was horrible. But it's still the #1 show on television in the 18 to 49-year-old demographic. So for the last 3 weeks running. So, but they're not going to keep that margin if they don't start picking up these storylines. So, but this ain't an Empire review. Check that out later. Peace.